traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport.
Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
Dak to the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
3rd and long for him here. The first down, and he's still going. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10, or on the Mixon. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Throws caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. On the ground again with Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, 8.
Dak now from the gun. Catch for Nico Collins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Yeah, here we go!
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. If they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go!
Ward taken right to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ward now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Escapes a defender. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Yeah! Here we go!
First down, and they go right back to it. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Now Dak to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Here we go. 26.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. But it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Check smash, check smash.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Space on the right. He's got room at the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
But what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Need a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Seven Pirates. Go.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. You got to manufacture a better look.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Is this clean at the 30? And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. That's complete. It's a rookie from Georgia. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field. Yeah,
this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10, Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Prescott now on third down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Ward now. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Pioneer! Dragon 60!
First and 10 here. Ward. Out left. Diomaner makes the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions, 19 Titans, 19.
Ward setting the pass. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Again, Ward going to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout Texans, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. 20-out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah!
First and 10, here's Prescott. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jackson on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They've got a man in motion. Here's ETN on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
19, 18.
at the 19-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. Warrior 70, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Into the hands of Ocampo. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Red 70 Timberwolves.
Ward off the play fake. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
18 Cardinal, 8 Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Ward. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown! The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point, not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
Texans 17.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Every day come
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
From the gun is Prescott. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Dak now from the gun. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Dak to throw. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of Dell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tank Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Escapes the pocket. Has his man. It's Ridley. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, ball at the 36.
Check. Get it. Hurt.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
70 Rangers. Come on. Let's go.
Ward now. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Titans first down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
go. Cougar 19.
Spears trying this straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, go. Ready.
Ward in the pistol. Brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's all new language out there. The many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. They're set up at the 35 now. Motioning one of the tight ends.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. 19 Lion.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Has him on a quick hitter. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out of lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll run. ETN. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
2. 70 Lions. Riggs.
Gets it again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Oh, no touchdown. It's it. That's a lot of football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a 1st down.
Hey, check that. Street. 70 Timberwolves.
Trying to run it in. ETN. The same with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Ready?
He's got it on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kamari Lexino with the pick. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, 22.
Ryan Mixon out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans holding on to a field goal lead. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yeah, here we go. 22.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense earns a timeout. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. 26.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
26.
Again to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Right side cut by Higgins. He will have the Texans first down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them to go out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there was the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Mix it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So it's the 10th